Hi, I am Save the Frogs founder, Dr. Kerry Kriger. Very happy to be here with you on the 18th birthday of Save the Frogs. This is May 8th, 2026. Thanks to everybody who has helped us get this far, all of our supporters, volunteers, donors, everyone who's taken part in this amazing worldwide movement to protect amphibian populations and promote a society that respects and appreciates nature and wildlife. I'm usually so busy with Save the Frogs Day, which took place on April 28th, that I forget our birthday's May 8th, so I usually don't say anything about it, and I had completely forgotten about it until yesterday when I realized, hey, tomorrow's May 8th. We ought to do a event. And it's a good time for it because I have determined the winners of the Save the Frogs Day flyer contest and the Save the Frogs Day photo contest. And those are brand new contests this year. So I'm going to be talking about those contests specifically. Maybe we'll have time to get to the grant winners. We had probably 30 plus Save the Frogs grant winners this year, primarily for Save the Frogs Day event organizing. So we'll see what happens there. But before I do that, everyone out there, if you want to turn on your mic and or your video and introduce yourself, tell us who you are, where you're from, why you're involved with frog conservation or amphibians and anything else of interest, you're welcome to. If you don't want to speak, you can also chat it in and at least tell us where you're at. If you know anyone who should be here, go ahead and send them an invite. SaveTheFrogs.com/18. That's the fastest way to get to the registration form. Hope you like that registration form. I built completely new form software recently, and that was it. I built that. So hopefully that worked well. Anyone out there want to say a few words about yourself?
I'm
Hi,
happy to. Oh, I'll let Kay go.
I'm Kay in San Francisco, and I remember Save the Frogs when it was still in the Bay Area, and I wish they were back. But I work this year with high school students and also an elementary school that's K-5 immigrant kids, and they love the story we had in Spanish for them about frogs, and then we get let them hop all over the room like frogs. So that was really fun. So thanks for all you do, Carrie. I really, really appreciate it.
Unmute myself. Thank you, Kay. Thanks for hosting my event or events back in San Francisco long ago. What is the story that you guys are doing in Spanish? And is that something, I don't think that came from Save the Frogs. If not, can you share it with us?
Let me look it up and I'll share it in the chat. It was a
Okay.
nonfiction about frogs.
All
Let me
right.
look it up
All right. If there's a PDF or a URL or something so we can access it, that
for
would be
sure.
good. It is one of my goals this year to get out a lot more Spanish language content. So that will be a good start.
I can go next while Kay's
Sure.
getting that link in the chat. I'm sorry I can't have my video on.
It's all right.
My name is Lindsey Levine. I am currently a master's student studying herpetology in Central America. I'm working with the Townsend Lab at Indiana University of Pennsylvania. And how I'm involved is I've been following Save the Frogs for many years, and I'm finally getting to be involved in frog conservation research. And my study will be looking at invasive frogs on the Bay Islands of Honduras and how we can look at their population dynamics to protect native frogs and other native herpetofauna. And I submitted a flyer for Save the Frogs Day to help
I know
spread the
you
word.
did.
So that was pretty exciting. It was fun to get to spread the word. I couldn't host an event, but I definitely spread the word on campus.
Okay, good. Yeah, did you actually print out your flyer and post it up?
You bet I
Oh,
did.
wow. It'd be good to have a photo of one of those live because I actually didn't even think about that. I didn't even think, oh, yeah, people are actually going to print these out, which is what I want, or I'll say the flyer creators print them out. I did create a web page, and I'm pretty sure if you sent me a PDF, I'm pretty sure it's up there for people in the future to be printing out. So hopefully they'll be printing it out for many years and putting it all around the world.
That's great. I gave a presentation that day on the phylogenetics of Eleutherodactylus planarostris, and I included it on my presentation because it was on Save the Frogs Day. So
Okay, awesome. Thank you. All right. Let's see. Kay wrote in here National Geographic Readers Las Piranhas, Frogs, Spanish edition, part of National Geographic Readers 24 books by Elizabeth Carney. All right. Well, we'll check that out. Thank you. Let's see. Lindsey, you said that you have known about, say, the frogs for longer than you've been doing research. Did Save the Frogs inspire you to do research, or what did you do with Save the Frogs in past years, or did you have any involvement with us before?
So I haven't had any formal involvement. I've been following the Save the Frogs efforts for, I think I found out about it during undergrad. I got my undergraduate degree at the University of Colorado Boulder, and I remember someone mentioned it. And then I was working at the Center for Snake Conservation for a few years. And so I was, trying to see how many conservation organizations I could see where the dots were lining up on everything. But so I've been following for a long time, but this is the first year I've
Okay.
actually been able to get involved, which
All
felt
right.
good.
Good. Yeah. I spoke at UC Boulder. It was probably 2009, and we'd have Save the Frogs Day events at, I think it was maybe their Natural History Museum would hold events for a few years. So that was a long time ago. Is Was Peter Johnson there when you were there?
Yeah, he was. I had a number of friends go through his lab. I got to be a student assistant in one of his classes. So
All
yeah,
right.
I know Dr. Johnson. He's great.
All right. Good. Okay. All right. Well, thanks for being here. All right. Sally or Sneha, would you like to introduce yourself?
Hi everyone.
Hi.
Myself Sneha Singh, and I am pursuing marine biology. I have always a deep interest in nature and wildlife. I am particularly fascinated by topics such as marine biology and animal behavior, and as well as conservation. I believe that protecting wildlife is a shared responsibility, and I aspire to contribute to this field by applying my academic background and skill.
All right. Thanks. Where are you based?
And I am from India, so I am a naturalist also. I spread awareness about marine things, like I explore intertidal zone, and also I doing the birding and herpetofauna. I well known about. I always going to Western Ghat, like in South. So that all I am doing, and I am now 21 years old and pursuing my master's degree in marine biology.
Okay, good. Well, check out savethefrogs.com/India if you have not yet done so. We have actually, India's been involved in Save the Frogs Day ever since the very first one, 2009. And we do have active programs in India, so get involved with that. And um, thanks for entering our contest as well. What was your experience? How did you hear about the contest? What made you decide to enter it?
Actually, uh, actually, in a previous year, I visited at Karnataka place. There is a lot of frogs conservation program. Like they are doing awareness program also. So I participated in that only. Then I know about that Save the Frog is something which is most active in South region. So they added me in a WhatsApp group of there. That in that I see in month of April there is a lecture of Kerry ma'am, and I attend that, and I really felt something that I should also be a part of this. Then I am also wildlife photographer, so I picked my camera and go to things like I also spotted bilateral frog and many more, like which nearby extinct, like galaxy frog, and I spread awareness. I also do mostly program in schools, because kids are our future, so we aware them, so they will spread more awareness than us. So I collab with them, and we both are now doing, me and schools are doing these programs together. So
All right, good. All right, thank you.
thank you so much
Okay. All
for
right.
having me.
Yeah. Before we move on, Sally, if you're out there and want to say anything or chat anything in.
Oh, I don't have too much to say. I'm not in school. I'm retired and I just like frogs.
Okay, sounds good. Hang out, retirement, listen to the frogs. Cool. Thanks for being here.
Thanks
Um,
for having us.
yeah. Before I move on and start talking, or talking about the things I have planned, does anyone have any questions or anything they wanted to, I don't know, happen here other than a amphibious celebration? And Adhish, are you a Save the Frogs grantee, Adhish? Can you hear me?
Hello, good morning. Yes,
Hi.
I am. I was the grantee, and for the this year as well, I had a grant of $436.
Good. And tell us what country are you in, and what is your organization?
Hello and good morning from Nepal. I am Adhish, and I am currently passed out a graduate college student from Kathmandu Forestry College. Previous year as well as this year, I had applied for grant from Kathmandu Forestry College, and I had organized event in three schools around my residential area. And I was expecting participants of 150 students, but I got the participants of 250.
All right. That was this recent Save the Frogs Day. Was that at a single event, or you had a few different events, or what?
I had three different events in three different schools.
Okay. Were they all, how old were the students?
Students were 14 to 16 years old, I guess.
All right. Um, let's see. Um, I'll just say thank you for holding the event. Nepal is very active saving the frogs, so thanks for that, and I hope that you will take part next year as well.
Sure.
All right, good. Thanks. We're going to move on here. Let me share my screen, I think, and start talking. I think I'm going to start with the flyer contest because it's the one I'm most prepared for right now. All right, let me know if you can see my screen. Save the Frogs Day flyer contest. Can I get a thumbs up or a looks good? Adhish, can you see this? Okay, good. All right. Save the Frogs Day flyer contest. Hey, where did this all come from? This came from my desire to have people all around the world getting the word out about Save the Frogs Day. And actually, I thought of the Save the Frogs Day photo contest. First off, we have a different Save the Frogs photo contest that goes through December 1st every year, and that's purely just all about who can create the best photo, or sorry, who submits the best photo. is pretty much it. Whereas Save the Frogs Day photo contest was, hey, people are going to be posting on Save the Frogs Day, and I want more people posting on Save the Frogs Day and mentioning Save the Frogs and communicating effectively, because one of the problems that we face and the opportunities that we have is there's a lot of people who post and they don't do it in a way that's very effective if their goal is to protect amphibians. If they just want to get out a good post and get a lot of likes, that's fine. That's a different thing. But if they want to maximize the impact of their post with respect to amphibians, there's certain ways to do that. And with respect to Save the Frogs, that includes using an @ symbol if you're on Twitter, X, Instagram, that uses that technology so that people can actually find us. I consider our website the world's best amphibian-themed website, and even if that's not 100% the case for everybody, because everyone's looking for something different, we've got a 1,000+ page website. We literally have 3 million words on the website. It's a massive resource for people, but if you don't provide a URL to people, there's a high chance that they will never find the website. So when you post, certainly about Save the Frogs Day, I want you letting people know that, hey, Save the Frogs is an organization. They have a channel @ Save the Frogs. They have an awesome website. Learn more at savethefrogs.com/day if it's related to Save the Frogs Day. And there's an event, and its name is Save the Frogs Day. Its name is not Frog Day. Its name is not World Frog Day or International Day of Amphibian Conservation or Worldwide Amphibians Day or World Amphibians Day or the literally dozens of other variants of names of days that relate to frogs and how much we love frogs, which is all cool that people are promoting frogs. But if you use an incorrect name, it doesn't help Save the Frogs, and it doesn't help the people reading the post find more information. It's literally a dead end. If you give an incorrect name and no tag to the organization that's been actively through literally thousands of hours of work promoting the event and organizing the event and delivering resources to people about the event, if you don't tell them there's a site or an organization, if you give them an incorrect name of the event, then you've literally provided a dead end for people, and they'll read the post, and that's all. It's next. So for me, that's not very effective amphibian conservation. So these two contests are related to that. Save the Frogs Day photo contest takes place on the day of the contest with specific rules about how to qualify, which is by doing the things that I just said. Name the day, give an @ sign to the organization @ Save the Frogs, and say learn more at savethefrogs.com/day. Those are simple things that people can and should do. For me, those are just I'm a scientist. I believe in proper attribution, and it's just good social media etiquette. If there's somebody if you're writing about someone's stuff, then you mention them. But that doesn't happen, and that's unfortunate because literally this year I went through hundreds of posts from large organizations. When I say large, I mean tens of thousands of followers, hundreds of thousands of followers, 500,000 followers, who did all the things that I just mentioned wrong. Okay, so they did a great job promoting amphibians, but they used the incorrect event name, probably because they didn't even realize that the event has an actual name, an organization behind it. So these are what these two contests are intended to assist with, we'll say. So with that being said, now that you know why the contest exists, and that'll give you some a way to think about the way that these things were judged. So first off, where do you get here? savethefrogs.com/day. On the Save the Frogs Day web page, if you go down through there, eventually it'll say, hey, Save the Frogs Day flyer contest. Now this is brand new. It's the inaugural. This was the inaugural Save the Frogs Day flyer contest. You click through savethefrogs.com/day-flyer. And right here, I just today added, if you go down here, you can see the rules. So let's just see the rules real fast. The purpose, your flyer is to promote a specific Save the Frogs Day event that you're organizing, or just promote Save the Frogs Day in general, with two options. Promote the 18th annual Save the Frogs Day, April 28th, 2026, date specific, or a flyer that can last forever, like Lindsey's flyer, Save the Frogs Day, April 28th, every year. All right, and then their requirements. Every flyer must include the event name, Save the Frogs Day, the date, April 28th, 2026, or April 28th every year, and the URL, savethefrogs.com/day. All right, so up here, I've now added view the 2026 winners. So if you click that, you will arrive right here on this brand new page I just created today. The inaugural Save the Frogs Day flyer contest. We got 28 flyers, 28 qualifying flyers, we'll say, from 14 countries, one mission to save the frogs. And let's just go down here and I'll tell you what I liked about each of these. So the grand prize winner, I wish she would be here. I guess I probably should have sent him a personalized invite, but I did not do that. Nick Gustafson, 2014 Save the Frogs Art Contest grand prize winner. He's back with this beautiful image right here. Save the Frogs Day, April 28th every year. Save the Frogs, savethefrogs.com/day. It checks all the boxes for qualifying and getting the word out and making sure people know what's going on. It's easy to read, it's nice on the eyes, it's fun, and I'm not sure if it's the exact reason, but when I put this up on Instagram a couple days before Save the Frogs Day, in a carousel with many of the honorable mentions as well, it got 110,000, or it reached 110,000 people, which is way more than our average post, and got 4,000 likes, 2,700 shares. And I'm sure it'll keep going around social media, and I aim to use this in some kind of print advertisements too, which we haven't done in a long time. We actually used to have Save the Frogs ads up in airports on buses. Maybe Kay saw one long ago. We were up in the Muni buses promoting the art contest, and I think this will be a good one because the airports, like, they give us free advertising space. They want something that looks good to fill up the space that they're unable to sell, and that will potentially be not time limited. So in that it says April 28th every year. If they want to leave it up, then they could do that. So I'll also say thanks to Nick for submitting not just this, but he's been submitting art, and not even just to the art contests, but he submits art to us year round. Not all the time, but every few months we'll get some awesome piece of art from him, and he's been doing that for well over 10 years. So congratulations to Nick. That's a $100 grand prize. All right, so now in no particular order, we have some runners up, we'll say, honorable mentions. Actually, we're calling them. These 5 flyers stood out among an extraordinary field of entries from across the globe. And we've got Robert Arellano from Costa Rica, and I really liked this one just because it's really clean looking. Like, that's just straight up good graphic design. It's got our logo up there, which I always like, and the frog. It's an awesome frog photo that he took, and it's got, check the boxes of what we want this competition to accomplish. It's got the name of the day, it's got the date of the day, it's got, if you want more information, visit savethefrogs.com/day. It looks good, and I like that. And I think I forgot to put that, actually, because people had to, another requirement was that the person had to go out for this contest to any social media website, whatever, and post this. All right, so his post was quite good. I can't remember what it said, and I'm going to add them to it. The photo contest, I was more focused on the actual post. here I'm more focused on the actual flyer, but I liked when I first saw it. I was like, oh, that's quite good. All right, moving on. We got Rimon Islam from Bangladesh, and I like this one like right away. It's got all the Save the Frogs colors there, which yeah, that's not a requirement, and that's not why he won, but it looks good to me when I see it like it actually followed our our font and colors and gradient look like this way we often do stuff. It's got a pretty cool frog photo there, and it's even got a little statement: frogs maintain the balance of the environment, play an important role in controlling insects. It's got the name of the event, the date of the event, Save the Frogs logo, which I don't think is a requirement, though we did provide our logo for people to use if they want, and it's got the URL there. All right, we've got Gorab Kudka. Now, this one has a different feel to it. This is more like an educational. This thing would probably be better, and maybe not. I don't know. I haven't printed it out to look at it, but when I see something like this, that would go well on like a A3, or I don't know how big an A3 is, 24 by 36, a big wall poster, because there's so much on it. So this is more like a educational poster, not just simply promotional. But it's got everything: Save the Frogs Day, April 28, 2026, 18th annual, Save the Frogs logo down there. Find events, get involved, take action. So it's even giving someone a reason to go to the website, savethefrogs.com/day, the web page. And then he's got frogs and some info about frogs in Nepal, their indicator species. So plenty of good info on that. All right. And we've got, I think this is the last one. Maybe we'll find out. Karen Backhouse. So I like this one. I saw this. This one struck me right away. It's got a different feel to it, and it's got like 3 cool things that frogs are or do, or that I guess they are. They're chemists. They're helping us medicinally, we'll say, for research, pollinators, pest controllers. So many secrets to unlock. Save our future. Save your own. Save the Frogs Day. Big print. Date there. URL. savethefrogs.com. I guess I probably should have said savethefrogs.com/day, but I'll take, I think it's good enough. Save the Frogs Day. It's got really big, so someone can find it. All right. And I'll also say that Karen's husband is a Save the Frogs photo contest, I think 2024 grand prize winner, and I think she said she took his photos and kind of the art came from drawing those photos, so I think that's pretty cool. She's also volunteered for Save the Frogs India, doing some graphic design before, and all that info's right there. All right, hey Lindsey, are you out there? You got an honorable mention for this one.
Thank you very much.
Yeah. It was good, and this is another one that I noticed right away as being good art. I mean, it doesn't look like a flyer; it just looks like some cool art, that kind of thing we'd get in like the Save the Frogs art contest. But it serves the purpose. Hey, it's all the critical info is right there. Save the Frogs Day, April 28th every year. savethefrogs.com/day, and a cool looking frog that actually came, I believe you said, from your research, so congratulations on that.
Thank you very much. I really appreciate it.
Yeah. All right, good. So let's see, then we have a gallery down here. I'll just flip through these. I think these are all the flyers that I usually have my cutoff, I guess, for things as general. Is it good enough to put up on the website? Like, it may not be an award winner, but if it's cool, then I'll put it up on the site. The contest rules said don't use AI. Some of these certainly seem like AI, even though people claim they weren't. But at least they, it looks good. I wouldn't be able to design a flyer like that, but ideally people would stick with the rules. This, again, there's so much info on there. I don't know what it would look like on a 8.5 by 11. All right, this one, Connie Lou was here online for World Salamander Day, which Save the Frogs organizes. This March 28th was the inaugural World Salamander Day, and we set that up because salamanders are highly threatened and get even less attention than frogs, or I'll even say a lot less attention, because these days frogs do get a good amount of attention. Anyway, she designed this one right here. That's a bit AI looking, but hey, it looks kind of cool. It looks like a video game. That's definitely hand drawn, and that's from India. I think Sonia runs or assists with a project related to the dancing frogs, which I believe is a species, Cottager dancing frog, that probably does a mating dance with its legs. All right, this one, I like that it had multiple frogs. Kind of hard to see on the background, but kind of cool looking. This one did not exactly, kind of, I won't even go into that. This one looks good. Celebrate frogs' lives and conserve these ancient creatures globally. Save the Frogs Day is really big, easy to see. The URL is, I would have never put a URL that small. Like, I can't even read that right here. And I personally like URLs. I like him at the bottom, right where he put that one, but I would have made it wider and filled up that available space and make it easier to see. All right, this one I like because it looks like a trifold. I don't even know if that's what it was intended to be, but that would make a cool trifold. From Burundi, why protect frogs, threats they face. Hey, some suggested awareness slogans. No wetlands, no life. All right, now, does it say anything about Save the Frogs Day? It doesn't, so it didn't really follow the contest rules, but it's good. It's good art or design. All right, this one has some kind of cool design on it. Save the Frogs Day, April 28th, 2026. Looks like a search bar down at the bottom. I like it. It's good. From Bangladesh. All right, this one looks cool. This looks like a page out of a magazine. The problem is I couldn't really tell, like, it says Save the Frogs Day, that's good, but it was kind of mixing like over 40 awareness sessions nationwide. But I don't think those are Save the Frogs Day events. When I saw this was actually part of a longer PDF. I don't know if they were having some other kind of events that happened earlier this year or what, so, and it's got these sponsors, so it didn't really follow the rules. This one I like. We have a cleaned up version of it actually. On the webpage, you can download the PDFs. Let me just keep going. I'll show you that because it's better. I had them fix up a few things from this right here, or I'll just tell you. I'll show it to you in a minute. All right, that one's kind of like art. It doesn't really look like a flyer. I don't even know how you would print this out. It looks like a square, so I don't think it didn't follow the rules too well. And hand drawn, so I'll give them some credit for that. April 28th, 18th annual Save the Frogs Day. This is looks like art we'd get on the art contest. All right, Sarbani Nag, president of Save the Frogs India, did this one. And she'd actually done a different one, and I can't remember what I suggested, but she was just like, I'll just draw something by hand. And she drew up that figure and put it together. It's kind of hard to read. I would have put it bigger here, but she's got, this is the kind of percentages, a pie chart of vulnerable versus endangered, etc. percentages for amphibians. All right. Okay, that one looks, it looks kind of AI created, but I'm not sure. It could be Canva. But if I had to guess, I'd say that's AI created. It's just so perfect looking, but maybe a little too perfect. This one, on the other hand, I can tell is not AI. This one, the left half and the right half, like I like you like the left half. The right half, I can't tell if that's clouds or or factory smoke or what. I guess that's what it is, but it makes it hard. Makes it a little bit hard to read when you've got such drastic changes in colors that the text is crossing. But that's for an actual live event. Unza is a Save the Frogs grantee and Save the Frogs eco-tourist from Pakistan, and held this event in Shockwall. All right, hey, that's definitely by hand. You got a April 28th calendar URL down there, so it all fits the rules. Act today, save tomorrow. Time's running out. Save the Frogs Day. All right, that's it right there. Now, so we have this gallery. I'll just go down to show you this page. We've got some quotes from people when they submit. I'll say if you ever really want to win a Save the Frogs contest, follow the rules, submit high quality content, but also the thing that could help you out in the event of a tiebreaker is, what do you submit when we say, like, give us a personal statement, or how did you create this art, or anything like that, where we give you the chance to talk. Those are the kind of things that can give you the win in a tiebreaker, and they make good content for us to be able to put up on our site and learn about you and stuff like that. So take advantage of those. Go read those when you get time. Some of the people sent in PDFs. If they sent a PDF and they had a good flyer, we put it right here. I think we have 7 of them, so you can go get the PDF. So yours is up there, Lindsey, and here's this one I'll show you from Paul. Right there. Yeah, so I like this cool art. That's from his book, Bug Belly, bugbelly.com, April 28th every year. And I can see some people printing that out. It's a good looking flyer. All right, thank you, everybody. All right, let me stop the share before we move on to the photo contest. Anyone have anything they want to say, or any questions or anything before I continue? All right. Yeah. Yes.
I just want to thank you because of our program, and because of this contest, more people are participating in this, and that is the good sign of engaging people with us. And if more and more people will came, the more conservation will be going on smoothly. So the motive is not a money or a contest. The motive is to spreading awareness, and that's possible because of you guys. So I just want to thank you, all of you, to give us chance to perform this. And you are beginner friendly also. So many students which they are studying, they get opportunity to go on a field and learn everything, and know about the frog, and what is the role of to conserve, and many more things. So I just want to thank you, but I just want to say thank you.
All right. Thank you for taking part, and for your words of support. All right, good. Let's continue onwards. And I guess I'll share my screen. I'm less prepared. I don't have a web page built for the photo contest, but I have all the results. So let's see what happens. Actually, here's what I'm going to do. Let me stop that share. If you're wondering why I'm always looking up, it's because my laptop monitor doesn't work. So I got a monitor over here, and then the better one is up there. But anyway, that's why that happens. All right, photo contest. So the photo contest, let's start. Or even first, I'll just say, photo contest this is different than anything we've ever done before, because we've got 3 winners. So I didn't want it to be that only like professional photographers or high quality photographers entered, because that wasn't the goal. The goal was not to get the best photo. Like part of our goal of the photo contest is I want good photos that I can use. Okay, so I realized the other day, hey, I didn't even ask the people to submit their photo. That wasn't even part of it. I asked them to submit the URL of their post where they posted it. And for the photo contest, it all took place on Instagram. Why did I do that? Is because what I find is Instagram is the center of misinformation, right? Not disinformation. It's not generally not intentional, but people using the wrong name of Save the Frogs Day. That happens primarily from my experience on Instagram. So that's where I wanted it. That's where I wanted this focused. Maybe next year we'll do it, submit to any social media that you want. But this year it was all Instagram. And there were 3 ways to win. Because as I said, I didn't want it to just be, you got to be a good photographer to enter. So there's 3 categories. One is best photo. Okay, even the best photo, though, there was still, and because sometimes it's like, how do I choose between this awesome photo and that awesome photo? And that's when your other stuff comes in. How good was your post? How well did you promote Save the Frogs Day? How well did you promote Save the Frogs? Okay, what's in your personal statement? Things like that help with tie breaking. But essentially one category is like, how good's your photo? A second category is how good's your post? So that may be a bit about your photo, but it's more about how well did you follow the rules of the contest? How well did you did your post embody the spirit of the contest, which is to promote Save the Frogs and Save the Frogs Day and amphibian conservation and follow the rules while you're doing it. And then the third one, to get more people posting with really less need to have an amazing photo, is just straight up, or we called it the raffle, but I think going forward I'll call it the lottery. If you had a qualifying post, meaning you followed the rules, then you made it into the lottery, the raffle, for which I used a random number generator to choose a winner. And each of the 3 winners, $200 prize. All right, now, if I had known how little time I'd have to promote the contest, I probably wouldn't have made it such big prizes yet. But I'll keep it that in the future, and on the assumption like these contests are already, or at least one of them, I already changed the dates. Like, well, I guess the only way to enter the photo contest is on the 28th. Like, it's got to be, you have to post your thing on the 28th. The flyer, though, that's already open. So if you want to create a flyer, Save the Frogs Day flyer, you can enter it right now, or you can create your flyer now and get it up there. Think of how much more impact it's going to have if it's live for a year versus live for 3 days. Okay? All right, so with all that said, let me now get up some winners here. So let's start with the post. Photo winners, post winners, I call them. So I need to come up with a name, because really we have 2 winners and then a lottery winner. Okay, they didn't really win by anything other than being there. But so I don't know if I should call them the Save the Frogs Day photo contest grand prize winner of the photo category and the grand prize winner of the post category, or just the winner of best photo, winner best post. So let's do the posts right now. So here I've got a winner, a second place, third place, fourth place, which I was not planning on. I thought it was just going to be honorable mentions, but there were some that were clearly at the top. Okay, 4 that were clearly at the top. And then we've got like 7 or so honorable mentions, of which I'll say that one of those honorable mentions probably would have been high up there to win the best post. But they won the best photo, so I just gave them that. All right, so anyway, let's open these up. And I think what I'm going to do is actually open up the Instagram post, if I can get these to open up. Let's just start with 4. Should I start with the grand prize winner? I guess I did for the other contest, so I will right here. Let me make sure that's it. All right, here we go. Are you ready? Hey, everyone, welcome. If there's some new people who showed up here, Lucas, photo contestant, and Bonnie, welcome to the show. Welcome to the celebration, Save the Frogs 18th birthday celebration. And let's just go straight to the grand prize winner, I guess. Hey, here it is. All right, congratulations. 50 Shades of Nature took the grand prize. Sorry, let me actually
He is my friend. Thank you so
there
much,
you
Kerry.
go. Okay,
He's
Ashutosh Singh.
yes, he is my friend. Thank you so much,
Okay.
Kerry. Means a lot.
Yeah, tell him congratulations. He should have been here. I
He's
guess.
sleeping now.
Yeah, I know.
Here is the 5
You
a.m.
gotta
So
wake up early. When you told me
yes,
you
he
wanted to
will be.
attend,
Now I will call him
yeah,
after the
tell him
session.
get up, wake up. $200 grand
Thank you. Thank
prize.
you so much.
Yeah. All right, good. Ashutosh. Let's, am I sharing? Let me get back here. All right, good. Well, we have a, on behalf of the winner receiving the prize, kind of. All right, so let's get into this. So remember, this is the winner of the best post. This is not the winner of the best photo, but it's a good photo. Okay? It wasn't the best photo, but it was a good photo, and that did help. But really, this is all about the post. So let's just go check out the post. First off, as it said, if you read the rules, it always helps to read the rules of the contest and the ways to win extra points. Set Save the Frogs as a collaborator. Can you imagine if all these organizations out there promoting Save the Frogs Day under an incorrect name, like International Day of Amphibian Conservation or Worldwide Day of Amphibians, which are not correct names. Those are descriptions of Save the Frogs Day, but they're not the name. Can you imagine if they all set Save the Frogs as a collaborator, so that all their literally millions of followers could see Save the Frogs up there? So one, that's there. Okay, good post. Set us as collaborator. And then from my end, from everyone's end, it's better to set us as a collaborator, because look how easy it is for me to I literally just hit accept on the collaborator notification, and boom, your post shows up in front of our people. Our people find you, your people find us. It's so easy and beneficial for both of the collaborating parties. So take advantage of that, not just for the contest, but year round. If you've got a good post, I don't accept everything, but if it's a good post, if it's got a good photo, if it's got good text, sure, I'm going to accept it. It's like, why wouldn't I? All right, so look at those vibrant red webs. It starts out, good, upbeat. All right, this is the incredible Malabar gliding frog. Happy Save the Frogs Day. Boom. Right there. Save the Frogs Day is there. Everyone now knows it's Save the Frogs Day. It's not some incorrectly named, non-existent day that sounds cool. It's an actual name of the day. Use the correct name. Did you know that amphibians worldwide are rapidly disappearing? Today is the 18th annual Save the Frogs Day, organized by @SaveTheFrogs. Not hashtag Save the Frogs. That's fine too, but hashtag Save the Frogs, # Save the Frogs, that's a search results page. Do you think I want people going to a search results page about frogs or to Save the Frogs Instagram channel? Obviously, the latter. That's @SaveTheFrogs. So that's good. Organized by Save the Frogs since 2009. So a little bit of history there. These parachuting frogs are master architects of the Western Ghats. They use their large web feet to glide from high tree canopies to lower branches, sometimes covering distances of up to 10 to 12 meters. So we got some natural history, some cool frog facts. Why is their conservation so important? So we've got conservation in here. Amphibians are facing a massive extinction crisis due to habitat loss and climate change. As both predators and prey that maintain the balance of our forests, the organization Save the Frogs is leading the way to protect these forest dwellers and their habitats. Let's ensure these amazing gliders always have a forest to call home. Learn more at savethefrogs.com/day. Check, follow the rules. All right, name of the organization. Make the organization sound good. That's like a bonus. bonus info about frogs that makes people like frogs. Name of the event, Save the Frogs Day, some extra bonus history, 18th annual, organized by at Save the Frogs. Rules, check. Since 2009, everything about that's good. If you want to put the hashtag Save the Frogs Day, that's cool. Not part of the rules, but all good there. So everything about that post, I like it. I'll say the only thing is if I were doing it, it would be maybe formatted a little bit better. It kind of looks like a run-on paragraph, a little hard to read visually, but as far as all the text, awesome. So congratulations, Ashutosh. Wake up and get in here. And the photo was good. All right, now let me make sure I get everything right before moving on to second place here. All right, let's
I just called him. He was telling me you are lying to me. This is not possible. This is this is judged
it's
by
always
USA.
possible.
So this is judged by USS. They have many creative people than me. I am from India and I am less creative than them. So they don't give me. He was telling me yesterday only. I told him to join, but he give up on posting, and then he said, "Forget it, Sneha. We don't get it. Forget it." He was telling me that. Now I am telling him. I'm calling him. He was telling me that you are lying to me. Why I should lie to him?
Yeah, why are you waking me up? Well, I'll tell you what. You got your
Yes, yes.
you can't
Thank
win
you
if
so much,
you
Carrie,
can't
once
yeah.
again. Thank you.
You can't win if you don't play. You can't win a grant if you don't apply for the grant. You can't win a contest if you don't enter the contest. And if it's a brand new contest, if it's the first one ever, no one knows about it. Like for you to even hear of a contest that's happening for the first time, there's going to be less people than there's probably ever going to be. So you may as well enter it. And hey, bonus, if you imagine following the rules of the
Yes,
contest,
yes.
believe me, not everybody does. So that's
You encourage us also by writing that beginner fair friendly. So we are now entering this field. So this all are new for us. So he was not assumption also. He did not get. He thought that. So but he got. Now he will be posting all his frog photo by tagging you.
yeah, good. Set us
Thank
as a
you.
collaborator. All right.
Yes, like
Can you tell
collaborator.
us, is he a biologist or what's his frog story?
Yes, yes. Basically, he is a cyber security guy. He
Okay.
teaches engineering student to. He is a professor, and he teaches both the subject like biology, zoology, and cyber security. Also,
Cool.
he done his masters in wildlife conservation, and also he done his diploma in cyber security, and he is doing both in both profession. He is doing well, and he is 9 to 7 job. He is doing job only, and he is taking 3 to 4 month. He is doing his work 3 to 4 month continuously. Then he take holiday for 1 week something. Then he goes in the jungle and his phone, and he is vanish out from this city. Like his
All
nature
right,
is like
good.
something else. I
All
tell
right.
about him? He's very weird guy, you know.
Is he from Bengaluru?
No, he's from Mumbai. We are
Okay.
from Mumbai actually.
Okay.
Yes,
All
yes.
right. Good. Um, Bollywood Film City. I was there
Yes,
last
Bollywood
time.
film city
Yeah.
from Shah Rukh Khan,
Yeah.
and
Uh,
many more Bollywood celebs are there.
yeah.
So yes,
¿Quién estaba el hombre? El hombre en
if
Amita?
you are planning, come
I went
here,
to,
please.
I saw Amita. You know Amita? Is that
Amita.
his name? He lives in Mumbai, the famous guy. He's on all the cereal boxes, the famous actor, Amita.
Yes.
Oh, yeah, I saw
Y-
him. I went to his house.
Okay.
He came out on like a Sunday and waved to everybody.
Oh,
So,
nice.
all right.
If you
Anyway,
are
let's
planning to come Mumbai, let us know.
okay.
We will try to meet you. You are like celeb to us,
Okay,
so
good. All
please
right.
meet us. Thank you.
All right.
Bye.
All right. Let's with some other good news for you.
Yes. Yes.
You took second place.
Are you lying to me now?
I'm not lying to you. That's why you're up here, because you're in second place.
Thank you. Thank you
Yes.
so much,
So
Carrie. Means a lot.
yes, and this is so this was a tough call actually, and I'll say his photo is a little bit better, and that's probably what did it because your post was equally excellent. So you're second place of the best post category, and so let's go through the. I mean, it is a good photo too, but I thought his photo was a little bit better, and that's probably what got the edge there. It was a close call, but the post is excellent. Let's go through this. Nature in action. This incredibly rare shot shows a Matherin leaping frog, Indirana lethe, successfully catching and consuming an earthworm captured right in Matharan, Maharashtra. Happy Save the Frogs Day. Okay, so there you go. Happy Save the Frogs Day, everybody. Did you know that amphibians worldwide are rapidly disappearing? Some conservation knowledge. Today is the 18th annual Save the Frogs Day, organized by Save the Frogs since 2009. All right, endemic to the Western Ghats, this unique leaping frog depends heavily on specific habitats like the streams and leaf litter of Matharin to survive. Seeing them feeds a sign of a functioning ecosystem. These frogs are not just predators of earthworms, they're also important bioindicators of environmental health. And so that's some good natural history knowledge. And then the organization Save the Frogs works globally to ensure that these unique species and their habitats are protected for generations to come. Sounds good to me. Not required to say anything good about Save the Frogs in the rules, but it certainly goes a long way for the judges. I like seeing that. Learn more at savethefrogs.com/day. Check the boxes for all the rules. Hashtag Save the Frogs, not required, but it's fine. And there you go. And Save the Frogs is a collaborator. Good. So that to me is an excellent post. I will never be unhappy reading a post like that online. So thank you and congratulations.
Thank you so much, Carrie. Means a lot. Now this is also shocking news for me because I also did not predict that I will be one. And Ashutosh is here. If you want to talk, you can unmute him also.
Okay, Ashutosh, come on up. Let's we just featured your award-winning post, Save the Frogs Day, inaugural Save the Frogs Day photo contest. You're the top placing the best post category for the quality of the text and following the rules and making people, inspiring people to care about frogs and educating them about the existence of Save the Frogs Day and Save the Frogs organizations. So congratulations. And hey, you win $200 cash prize. So I'll email you, or you can email me, and we'll get your bank info, and you can put that to good use for something, photography equipment or anything that you want.
Yeah, thank you. Actually, network issue is there. That's why my voice is not clear to you.
Okay, I can hear you now.
Hello.
I can hear you.
Uh, that's your voice is breaking.
Okay. All right. Well, if you want, you can chat in something, but hey, you won. Congratulations. Please enter
Stable
again.
text.
Enter next
Okay.
year.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Yeah. All right, good. All right, let's move on. We got a few more here to go, so let's go on to third place.
Actually,
Yes.
in his village there is no light. Past 3 days there is no light. So he's not able to connect with you because tower
Okay.
is not helping in connection. So sorry, behalf of him.
It's all right. Okay. Let's share my screen. All right, so this one came in third, and as I recall, I think it was probably like an equally excellent post, the text, but the photo is not as good as the other two. So brought it to third. Starts out right away. So this, first off, Panda Productions. Paras is the author of this. Let's get the, let's see, Paras Shahi from Nepal. And all right, so starts right out with Save the Frogs Day, name of the event. The contribution of frogs to our ecosystem is far greater than their size. From balancing the food web to supporting the cycle of life through pest control, the lesser discussed life battle of frogs often goes unheard amidst the roar of modern development. The population of frogs has been declining at an alarming rate. Nearly 1/3 of the world's amphibian species are threatened with extinction. As this has become a matter of serious concern, we must urgently spread awareness and encourage community action and conservation efforts to save frogs across the globe in a way that Save the Frogs organization is contributing. More importantly, protecting their habitats such as wetlands and forests, as well as reducing pollution to control the spread of fatal infections and major preventive measures. A well-deserving kudos to @Save the Frogs to organize 18th annual Save the Frogs Day today since 2009. Learn more at savethefrogs.com/day. All right, so it follows the rules @Save the Frogs so people can find our account online. Learn more at savethefrogs.com/day so they can take part in Save the Frogs Day and access the multitude of Save the Frogs Day resources. Correct event name, Save the Frogs Day. And hey, it's a perfect post for third place. A better photo would have taken it even higher. And Save the Frogs set as a collaborator. All right, congratulations there. And now we have, all right, fourth place, Dakotah Hen from the USA. Now, I really liked this one when I first saw it. I liked it immediately for the quality of the posts. It's a cool photo too. It's, I'll say, an original angle. Not the greatest photo ever, but it's a cool photo of a bullfrog. So this one, in celebration of Save the Frogs Day, boom, name of the event right there. I wanted to enter a photograph for the Save the Frogs photo contest. Hey, name of organization and the fact that there is a photo contest, not required, but cool for people to know and cool for, to help the contest grow. Upon thinking of what photo I should submit, the following occurred to me. I often ponder the question, where do our roots as amphibian conservationists originate? Amphibian conservation is at the forefront of wildlife conservation, with hundreds of species of amphibians at risk of extinction. Global efforts focus on preserving habitats, securing species, promoting proper wildlife education. No matter how your involvement in amphibian conservation, you share a similar story with people worldwide, uniting us together. That uniting story is one that's founded in an interest and passion for the frogs and other amphibians you may have found in your backyard as a young child. A story told over and over when asked how one got involved in such a path. Here in the States, I've often heard countless stories of fellow amphibian biologists becoming infatuated with finding frogs in their local ponds and backyards. A species that appears often in these stories is the large and bold American bullfrog, Lithobates catesbianus, a widespread species native to eastern North America. This species has also become invasive in other parts of the globe, negatively impacting local fauna and causing need for conservation efforts for local amphibian species. Despite its reputation, the American bullfrog leaves a lasting impact on those who may be lucky or not so lucky to discover them. I decided to choose the above photograph as it symbolizes the root of every amphibian conservationist's story, a seemingly simple encounter of a common backyard frog. This crudely taken photograph may not be the most stunning, but it's a reminder of where our interests originate. Learn more at savethefrogs.com/day, @savethefrogs. All right, cool. I liked it because it's kind of original. It's got some natural history facts, ecology, conservation, and just a story of why we're here. And I'll say it rated lower than the others above it because it had a little less to do with Save the Frogs itself, which was not part of the rules. The rules weren't promote Save the Frogs, but hey, as a judge, and now I know, hey, maybe I'll put that in the rules. Hey, if you make Save the Frog sound really good, but I don't necessarily want to tell people like you should only do that if you actually feel that way. But I like this a lot as opposed to it was really good for, making the goal of it all is, hey, make sure people know about Save the Frogs Day and about Save the Frogs and make amphibians look good, inspire people to click through. If you're going to give that URL, inspire them to make the click. Did he give a URL actually? And maybe that's why it was not so high. Oh, there it is. Yeah, learn more at savethefrogs.com/day. All right, good. All right, so congratulations, Dakotah. All right, let's see. We're officially over time. I'm going to keep on going, and then I won't have to do this again. Not that I have to do it, but I don't have to do it. But let's just go faster now that we're on the honorable mentions. I'm going to open these up. Actually, there's probably just... Ooh, I don't even know if... Actually, let me just switch this out right now. Let's switch over. We have yeah, I'll just go ahead and open them up. Why not? Keep on this track. So let me open these. Hey, I'll just do two. Is Lucas out there? Lucas was on the line. I'm not sure if he still is. Yep, I think he missed it. Hi, sorry, I don't know if my internet went out there or what. I actually am going to switch over to the photo contest results right here. All right, hey, and now for the grand prize winner, Save the Frogs Day photo contest, or we'll call it the prize for the best photo in the contest. Go ahead and share my screen. All right, hopefully you can see this. Grand prize, or call it best photo, Robin Backhouse. Congratulations. Not new to winning Save the Frogs contest. He was the grand prize winner of the 2024 Save the Frogs photo contest. So this one, awesome photo. And even aside from the photo, he probably could have won the best post as well for the quality of the post. The post is really good. So I'll have this one be the last one that I'll read. I think it's short and sweet. We'll see. Happy Save the Frogs Day. Okay, hey, it's the name of the event right there, and it's a happy time. Pictured here is a red pumpkin toadlet, Brachycephalus pitanga, a species found only in parts of the Serra do Mar mountain range in Brazil's Atlantic forest. This tiny, incredible species has fluorescent bones, the same toxin found in pufferfish, and bizarrely calls to advertise itself despite not being able to hear its own calls. All right, so some cool frog facts. Unfortunately, like many amphibians, it faces serious threats from habitat loss, climate change, as well as the deadly amphibian chytrid fungus. Some good conservation facts. Today is the 18th annual Save the Frogs Day, organized by Save the Frogs since 2009. Learn more at savethefrogs.com/day. All right, check. Following all the rules, making sure people know how to find more info about Save the Frogs and Save the Frogs Day. All right, learn more at savethefrogs.com/day and follow Save the Frogs for information about how you can help save these amazing but severely threatened amphibians. All right, congratulations, Robin Backhouse. All right. Now, for the honorable mentions, I didn't give any second, third, fourth, or anything for this portion of the contest, the photos. We just have like 6 or 7 honorable mentions that were clearly above the pack for their photos. So in no particular order. Let's. Can I do this? Let's see how I can do this. Screen sharing. Pause my screen share, I think. All right. I'm trying to unshare my pause. How do I do that? Oh, resume? Okay, all right, Lucas Almeida, congratulations. Honorable mention, Boana Albo Marginata. All right, now, most of these probably too, Save the Frogs is collaborator, so another way to earn some points when it comes down, because some of these photos, there were multiple awesome photos, and if you're tied for the quality of your photo and you're trying to win $200 for the contest and some frog fame too, maybe worth more than $200, then it helps to have a really good post. All right, Save the Frogs as collaborator, write out some cool stuff, follow the rules correctly. So I won't go through these posts because I've been through a lot of them, but that helps you rise to the top. Let's look at some other ones here. Let me just open up the other best photos here. All right. Lucas Botelho, congratulations. Parabéns from Brazil. Not his first honorable mention. He has gotten up there in the rankings in the past in the main Save the Frogs photo contest. So this one, awesome photo. It's missing an eye. And I liked what he wrote too about, it's in Portuguese, but it's well written. About the resilience of amphibians and to be able to live out there, hey, with a missing eye. All right, savethefrogs.com. Could have used a savethefrogs.com/day to follow the rules. And I don't see an @ symbol there, so that would have helped. He did set us as collaborator, though, so people can easily find us, but it helps to have it right there. Hey, why not put it up there and in there? And sometimes, a lot of times people tag us like in the photo, but most people don't see the tag in the photo. Sometimes people tag us and like 20 other organizations all on top of each other, which is like not trying to help the organizations, they're just trying to get like, hey, look at my photo. That's not what this is doing. I'm just bringing that up. So anyway, if you've got an amazing photo, lift yourself in the rankings by following all the rules. All right, congratulations, Lucas. And let's see, we got a few more. All right, Rajdeep Das. Really? We only had 3 honorable mentions. So the 2 Lucases, Robin, and this one are the highest ranking of them all. So here is Rajdeep Das. Now let's get you up here. Here you go. Foxy Snapshots on Instagram. All right, Foxy Snapshots. Good job here. Rhacophorus pseudomalabaricus from the Western Ghats. One of the richest places for amphibians. Save the Frogs Day. Learn more at savethefrogs.com/day. At Save the Frogs. Short but sweet. Save the Frogs set as collaborator. And a cool photo. Not the best photo, but good enough to get an honorable mention. Oh, I'm sorry, there are three. I was looking at the wrong thing. There are three more honorable mentions, so I'll get all three of these up here right now. And all right, we've got Jonathan Aguirre from Colombia, Jeffrey Gonzalez from Costa Rica, and Kevin Venegas Barantes from Costa Rica. So I think this is in that order. I'll show you Jonathan, Jeffrey, and Kevin. And this will be the end, I think, of everything. And then I have to announce the lottery winner, too. Or I'll do that right now, actually. Let's get this like that. All right, Jonathan, honorable mention for the best photo category. And Save the Frogs, salvemos a las ranas at organiz 18 Día Anual de Salvar a las Ranas, organizado por at @ Save the Frogs desde 2009. Para más información, visita savethefrogs.com/day. All right, so good. Followed the rules pretty well. And I'll just throw this in here. I did the random number generator for all the qualifying entries in the inaugural Save the Frogs Day photo contest, and the winner by random number generation of $200 is Jonathan Aguirre. So happy to see he had a good photo. So congratulations there. That's the lottery winner right there. And we have two more honorable mentions for the best photo category. Jeffrey Gonzalez. Now, this is clearly an awesome photo. It's just that this one wasn't a photo from January 27th. So that wasn't really stated in the rules. It's got to be like a new post. But, well, really, it kind of was. It said you need to post something on the 28th. That being said, hey, this is pinned up on his profile right at the top. Tons of people see it and probably will continue to see it. So, hey, awesome photo. And Kevin Venegas. So another super cool photo. Looks like a spider on top of the frog. Glass frog. Says Save the Frogs Day right at the start. At Save the Frogs. Learn more at savethefrogs.com/day. And I'm following the rules. Beautiful photo, honorable mention. And I think that's everything. I think we can probably bring this to a... Oh, Lucas is out there. Lucas, I don't know if you were here. Eono say, are you... sorry, I can't remember if you're Spanish speaking or Portuguese speaking. Let me oh, Brazil. Okay, tudo bem, Lucas. Você lá? Ainda? No? All right, I think he disappeared. All right, anyway, I think that's it. Anyone have anything to say?
I just want to say thank you behalf of Ashutosh and me. And definitely when you are planning to come Mumbai, meet us. We will give you a treat.
Okay, that sounds good. If it's a food treat, don't make it spicy. If it's a frog finding treat, that would be cool too. So yeah, I'll let you know, and go check out savethefrogs.com/India. Sarbani Nag is in charge there. She'd be happy to hear from you if you have a good place for her to give a presentation in Mumbai. Maybe it would be cool to set up a Save the Frogs India presentation circuit or something like that. And hey, get the word out, everyone out there. What's this all about? It's all about getting the word out for Save the Frogs Day Save the Frogs Day specifically. Why Save the Frogs Day? Why do we even care about that? Because Save the Frogs Day is and always has been an incredible opportunity, even more than the average day of the year, to make people care about amphibians. So if we're only going to do something on one day of the year, if we're only going to plan for one event, make it a Save the Frogs Day event, and it will be as impactful as possible.
Hey, Kerry, I just want to say I saw you on Lawfare a couple of months ago.
Oh yeah,
Uh-huh.
like on Lawfare, crazy.
Uh-huh.
Was it
With Ben Wittes and
yeah.
Huntley Fletcher.
Okay, yeah. Well,
Yeah.
what's the name? They're like the isn't don't they
Yeah,
have
it was Dog Shirt Daily.
Dog Shirt Daily? Yeah, I told
Yeah.
them it should be Friday. It should be Frog Shirt Daily, right?
It should be, yeah. Yeah.
Okay, that's cool. Yeah, that was a surprise. That was kind of a funny situation because I just randomly, like, after the Million Frog March, I must have done a Google search to see like what came up about it, and I saw their original post was like, we went to the march, and like, yeah, I don't know, it wasn't what they were expecting because they're not from the frog conservation community. They thought it was going to be a inflatable anti-ice event, which in
Yeah.
part some of those it got a little bit of that, but
Yeah. Yeah, I thought that
they
was
were cool.
funny.
I contacted them, and they're happy to show up to the next march, which I still need to get the permits finalized, but it should be September 25th, 2026. We're planning on marching in DC for the Million Frog March. Everyone out there, savethefrogs.com/march. If you want to set up a march, do it on September 25th, if not next Save the Frogs Day. But yeah, if you want to come to DC, wait until I 100% have the permits finalized, but it's in motion. So, okay, good.
Okay. All right. Well, thanks for this. It was nice to see all those photos and listen to everybody talk and so on and so forth.
Yeah, good. All right, everyone out there, I hope you enjoyed it. This is the 18th birthday of Save the Frogs. Hopefully, we'll see you back here in like 2042 or something for our 36. I don't know. See what happens. But in the meantime, happy frog saving. I am Save the Frogs founder, Dr. Kerry Kriger. Bye.
Thank you so much. Have a great day. Bye.